Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? Oh, we got it. What is going on here? I had a few things come up right as we were going live. People were like, I don't care that Iron Man's buffed. He's been reworked. He's been to the doctor in Beverly Hills. I don't care. We have things we need, Vega. So I appreciate you all waiting for me for a few seconds. Anyone else have 71 new champions in their deck? In their roster? What is going on? Laser, P-Dubs, K-Dog, Stig, Aiden. You're precisely when you intended to arrive, my friend. Top Ray, what's going on? As for those of you who know, this Iron Man, all kidding aside, is my favorite MCU male character. Females up in the air because, as you know, I'm kind of a big America Chavez fan. Can you see my thumb? It's America Chavez doll. Pop, the whole thing. But I was not overwhelmed by her performance. This is not an America Chavez stream. This is a Iron Man stream. We're going to very quickly go over his glow up. He went to the Bahamas for a health retreat for a few weeks, came back and he looks different. He looks good. He looks better. He looks healthy. Let's take a quick look at this guy. I do have him at rank 3. I have him at Sig 180. You know, it is what it is, right? Let's go ahead and talk about this. We're going to go quickly, and then we're going to test them in live content. Once I became aware this was really going to happen a thing, I saved the event quest, the tech chapter for this. We're gonna do it with him. That's what we're gonna do. If I have to heal him up, I'll heal him up. Okay, he's a rank 3. I'm gonna put on a 30% boost so we can get an idea of what it might look like at a rank 4, that sort of thing. That's the intention. That is the stream. We're going to test him in real life content where people use him, okay? And we will test various synergies: Captain America Infinity War, Spider-Man 99, Icarus, Sorcerer Supreme. If you have ones that you want to see, let me know. We'll see if we can work it in, or if you have ideas on this on how to play him better, let me know. But I do have him at Sig 180, so that's increasing the potency of his armor ups by 31%. That feels like a lot. And there's a thing later on where you'll see they're talking about armor up effects. I'm curious how that plays out, if it plays out at all. This single line, you know, I love these, where when you awaken the champion, you get like a thing right away. It's double the amount of block proficiency gained during the opponent's special attacks. We saw in the deep dive, you are incentivized to parry those and just block them. He's very, very tanky. He's a tankosaurus. So when Iron Man's health drops to 50%, because I have such a high sig, he's supposed to gain 63% of that missing health. You can use it in like battlegrounds, war scenarios, single fight scenarios if you want, because it doesn't matter, because it's only once a quest, by pressing block. So we'll be going over that. And then as an attacker, this regeneration can only trigger once per quest. So that's kind of what I was saying, why that's not something you just want to willy-nilly, you know, you don't just like, hey, for kicks and giggles, I want to trigger it in a quest. You don't want to do that. Iron Man can unblock unblockable specials attacks from mutants. That plays out really well from what I saw for these. It's like a, what's the dinosaur? We all know the dino, whatever, the dinosaur, okay? And then you gain 3,448 block proficiency during the opponent's specials. That sounds like a lot. That's a really big number. That's even more than I have in my age. I'm now 45. Yes, it was actually today. I appreciate all of you who showed up for the birthday stream. Armor ups, max 20. So this appears to be like the key, right? They're increasing his armor rating by a significant amount, especially when you can get up to 20. That seems like a bit, not something you're going to be getting very often, though. They last for 5 seconds, and then after that, it's up to you to get them paused. When he has it, he's immune to Cold Snap, Frostbite, and Incinerate. So he appears to be a good bishop counter. Seaton called that out in his video. I thought that was very smart and made me like Iron Man even more. Personal armor ups increase critical resistance. We know how difficult and annoying this is to fight against, right? Rintra, Dr. Doom's Photon has come into the game with that Stunder. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I actually used that myself recently, and we'll be showing that to you. I love Photon, but this is not a Photon stream. You gain 1 armor up whenever the fight starts. That's cool. And then when your combo meter passes 5, one of the things I want to see is it increments of 5 in a sense? Is do you have to keep your combo? Is he a combo meter champion? Like you have to get to 25, or is it like if you get to 6, you get hit, and then you get back to 5, you get another one for 5. So I want to check that out. Well time, I'm sure it'll happen naturally. I don't need to intentionally test that. Well time blocking opponent, special attack, pauses arm ups for 10 seconds. That's a lengthy pause. In the deep dive, you saw Mike parrying, I think it was Apocalypse Special 4 times. That's great. I mean, that's wonderful, and that's what the deep dive should do. So kudos to Mike for doing that, right? Mike's awesome. Mike's great. I like Mike a lot. Us mere mortals, probably not parrying Apocalypse's special 4 times. And what I want to point out is that's okay based on what I can tell, because just that one parry is going to get you the 10-second pause, right? And then activating a special attack pauses them for 5 seconds per bar. So there's a lot of ways to pause them. That's cool. I actually had missed that. So when you throw the special attack, that'll be a way to pause them, and the pause expires 1 at a time. Also cool, that's new tech. DLL has talked about that a lot in his videos, going over that and why that works out well for us. So the arc reactor, when reaching 12 or more stacks arm up, the arc reactor gain, when you get 100, okay, you're gonna get a massive attack increase. You're gonna gain an additional attack increase for each armor up above 12 stacks. So that's why Mike was saying you wanted to get to 11, and then I think it was throw your special 2 and just your default matchups. Okay, striker being struck is going to consume one of those. Special attack, each hit invalidates 3 prowess. I'm sure there'll be prowess champions for us to fight. If there's not, we'll go and find some along the way. But that's going to deal bursts of direct damage. That seems like a nice way. He's countering mutants, plays into the class wheel. I like that. Remember, he's already blocking the unblockables, though. So that's why I don't think you're too worried about removing the prowesses, which is something I really like. That's a new twist, right? Like Nimrod's removing them, using them to do more damage. Iron Man's still going to do more damage, and I don't think it's going to be like Nimrod, though, but he's not as concerned about removing them as far as the unblockable is concerned, based on what I can tell. But that's, again, why we're going to use them in real content here today. And then activation, you consume those reactor charges, increase in potency. But okay, very, very cool. That's on all special attacks. All right. Special attack 1 is that armor break. Very good. And then for each prowess invalidated, you're going to gain 1 armor up buff. So that's helping him ramp much more quickly in those fights. The special grants no power to the opponent. Oh, okay. So if you're already in your arc reactor, it's going to grant no special. I can see that helping out with being aggressive. Special 2 on activation gave 5 armor up. So what we'll do is we'll try to get to like 9, 10, 11, throw our special 2, bada bing, and we are moving on. Activate the arc. Okay, there you go. It's going to grant us additional armor ups. And then the special 3, grant more armor ups, refresh, all that good stuff. Then you get the incinerate. For those who are really interested in these things, because I know it does matter, I have removed recoil. I had been running it for Battlegrounds. This is the setup I'm running. My sense is he's going to work very well with Despair with those armor breaks. I run 3 out of 3. This is what I normally am running. Even with my recoil deck for Battlegrounds, I have moved back to this because handling healing is such a big deal. So there you go. And for defense, this is my defense setup. He's going to be applying those debuffs. This is going to work in really well with Inequity. He seems tanky already, but I do really like this. So this is Inequity. If you don't know this mastery already, I highly recommend you familiarize yourself with it. It is extremely helpful. This is how, if you're in Battlegrounds and your opponent took some hits, but they didn't lose that much health, this is probably why. You're going up against like a Havoc or something like that. So you want that in mind. And then we do have this recovery at 3 of 3, increasing any health, right, that we're seeing from buffs or passives by 15%. We've only got willpower at 1. So just so you can have that. And then proficiencies, just so you can see it. This is what I run, so you know what we're working with today. I'll check the chat very quickly, and then we will get back to the testing. Chat, make sure you shout out your ideas and things like that. I appreciate all the hellos. I appreciate all the happy birthdays. I see them all. I'm going to be doing my best to test out this champion, so I might not interact with the chat quite as much as I normally do. That's one of my favorite things of streaming, but we are trying to test out this Iron Man. What kind of parallel universes? How could Iron Man be good? I don't know, but I am here for it. I am all here for it. EMAC, I ranked 3 him, low 6, seems longer fights is good to SP3. Interesting. Then spam SP1. All right. We might see if we can get a little bit of that. I love the use of the Trello board. Let's throw that. Let's throw that up there. We always got to check that Trello board. I love it. I absolutely love it. And also, this is a no nerf zone. So if anyone who's unfamiliar with my streams and my channel, no nerfs. This is a no nerf zone. We want them overpowered. Give us the juggernauts. Give us as many juggernauts as you possibly can. OG Highline, thank you so much for being here. Chief, thank you so much for being here. Zach, thank you for being here. Is the buff live? Yes, this is my live server. I am no longer part of the CCP. I voluntarily left it. It was a friendly leaving. Everything is very amicable. I am going to Vancouver. I actually hope to meet many of the game designers, things like that. I'm really good friends with 3 of them, so that's part of it, but I'm hoping to meet all of them. So it's an amicable splitting. I just didn't want to be part of it. If you're very interested, I do have a video up on that. So yes, this is live server. All of this is live and of my very own item usage and those sorts of things. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Chief, thank you so much. Macard took theirs to R4. All right, Top Ray, you R3 yours and realized he was unawakened. I was blessed all these years. The MCoC gods be good. I still don't know why I have 71 new champions. I'm not going to worry about it. So we've got all the stuff in the way. Let's get to this. Now, just so you know, I did do a little question with him. I had recoil on. I don't think it works out so good for him. He's wanting to throw his specials. Doesn't mean you couldn't do it. And in a Battlegrounds meta like we're currently facing, where you're incentivized for it, right? I'm in Mysterium 1 right now. I'm very close to Celestial. I'm still doing the back and forth whether I'm going to push or just sit where I'm at. I finally did put on recoil, even though it's not something I usually run. But there we go. So I'm going to test out his synergies. I really like using Captain America Infinity War. I do think he's one of the best champions in the game, right? Big picture there. So we're going to put Cap in there. I don't think there's anything kind of weird with that. I want to show you what that synergy is all tech champions will drain 100% of the opponent's max power after the opponent uses a special. I think that's a thing. Right, then Cap also gets a really nice benefit from having a tech champion on the team. I like how they work together, so we're going to leave that. Spider-Man 2099 is going to gain critical rating. You know I love Spider-Man. We don't need to go into that. I love Spider-Man. If you're familiar with my channel, you're aware of that. And where's the Cap? Where's the Iron Man side of this? Why am I not seeing this? Because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So Spider-Man's getting those second medium attacks. Very cool. Great. That's not what we're here. Iron Man is getting heavy attack inflicts a power drain, removing 50% of the opponent's current power over 5 seconds. This is like a knockoff version of what Stark Enhanced Spider-Man's got on his heavy. So that's pretty cool. This is a 20-second cooldown. It's not nearly as powerful, but let's see if we end up needing it or something like that. We're going to have a lot of ways to control power. You know what? Maybe we don't test these together. Let's not test these together. So we'll get rid of that. The other ones that are going to be around are Icarus, who I hate using. I can't stand Icarus. He's a zombie Hyperion. That's what he looks like. And then also Sorcerer Supreme. I'm going to bring in Sorcerer Supreme because she may be helpful for the boss. I have not fought him yet, but that's fine. Like I said, we will use items for any roadblocks that we hit or things like that. We're here to test. We're here to test. I'll use my own personal items. I want to do it. This is going to increase armor break debuffs inflicted on the opponent, have a 30% increased potency. It's a delicious little synergy there for Hulkbuster 2, for those who aren't familiar with it. Thank you, K-Dog. I appreciate it. Spoil as much as you want, though, especially if you're like, hey, try this, try that out. Okay, and I guess we should probably... No, I said I'm going to revive Tony here. So we'll just bring along America Chavez. And, oh, you know what else I wanted to see? I wanted to see if he interacts with this at all. No, it just increases block proficiency. It doesn't increase armor. It doesn't increase armor. Darn it. Okay, I had that wrong. Can anyone think of a way to increase the armor effects of a champion? Can anyone think of that? John, if you pull Iron Man from the next feature, it hit or miss. I actually don't know. That's part of what we're doing right now. So, and keep in mind, guys, I understand why we all use the term buff. I'm going to do my best to use rework, glow up. What else do we got? What other terms can we use for it? Because Kabam has been pretty clear. They're like, we don't want you thinking of this as a buff, right? This is a whole new champion, that sort of thing. So we'll just bring in one more. For kicks and giggles here, we'll bring in Rocket, because Rocket is fun. We all like Rocket. And let's go. Let's quest. Update. Ooh, Mike, I like that. Updated. Stig, you want to see the War Machine pre-fights? Yeah, we could do that. Actually, let's do that, because I wasn't exactly excited to be bringing in Rocket. Updated. That's probably the best one. That's so simple and straight to the point. I was trying too hard to make it clever, and sometimes that's not the way to go. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. They have a synergy, it looks like, just perfect block chance, and then more armor and crit rating. Interesting. So that is increasing his armor, which we saw will increase his attack, I believe. What's up, lonely potato? Did you see they added 7-star hammy? I did get wind of that, but we have no idea how, right? We have no clue how Spider Ham is going to get added. We have no clue because that wasn't in the loyalty crystal nor the incursions artifact crystal. So that's not from war or incursions. So we just don't know. That also removed Spider Ham from one of my champions I'm most likely to ascend. We'll see how it goes. They're starting to add more 7 stars at a more rapid rate. So that's something we're gonna have to calibrate from when I start doing like the best champions to 6 stars to rank 5, best 7 stars to rank 2, and then also best champions to ascend. Because all of that thought process was based on the idea that we had a very limited number of 7 stars coming, because it was limited in the beginning. I'm not saying the floodgates are open. I really don't think the floodgates are open on this, so I'm not saying that. I want to be very clear. But there's more than there used to be, and we should reflect that because it's not a tier list. Those are not tier lists. Only time will tell how Spider. Oh, so you're just gonna put it in my account? That's cool. Thank you very much. What's up, Right Guy? How you doing, dude? All right. So this is a lot. There's a lot. We got all the intro. I said I was also gonna do a 30% champion boost because I want you all to see approximately what a rank 4 would look like. Okay. This is the EQ. So his damage should be increased, as we see here, with the heal block. Wait, what? Whenever a champion inflicts it with an armor break. All right, so let's still try to do that SP2 into the SP1 in your standard matchup so we can kind of see what happens, and then we'll just start to play with it. So I'm going to play him pretty basically right now. And then we'll go from there. Okay, we're just getting started. I intend to test him for a bit. This isn't going to be like a 30-minute stream. So animations are feeling pretty good. Let's see what the backpack feels like. That light felt fine. Obviously, Deadpool didn't play into it. That's okay. Deadpool's going to be healing, so don't think too much on that. We're testing stuff here. Okay, I did parry that, so that felt pretty good. Let's see if we can get... Now, I was too far back. So we did ignite that arc reactor thing right now. And let's start throwing our SP1s. That was that synergy with Cap that's bringing Deadpool down to 0 power, and we are hitting for massive numbers. Now I had what, 10 passive Furies there, so I think that's important to keep in mind. What's up, Jay? Well, how you doing, bud? Slade. Yeah, he can stack these armor ups. He feels like a really nice addition. I think at a minimum, we're looking at a very nice addition to the tech class, at a minimum, just based on the abilities. I think what we saw in the deep dive, all that stuff. Hey, what's up, Larry? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. I did choose Emma. Live on the birthday stream, we went and took a look at who was winning, and Emma won. She won solidly. The write-in candidate of Red Goblin actually made it close, but Emma did win. Mike, he's looking good. You know me, I want to try to keep it tempered a little bit. What we'll probably do after this path, if he's looking just mind-blowing, is we'll go fight that 6.3.1 Deadpool. Because remember, I only have mine at rank 3 right now. So rank 3 is Sig 180. I do have the 30% champion boost on. This is War Machine. Why did I do that? And he's getting a nice boost from the EQ here. So keep that in mind, everyone. Please keep that in mind. Oh, you meant the animations? Yeah, the animations do look good. All right, so let's have some fun with this. I know that normally we wouldn't be hitting Anti-Venom's block, but I just want to have some fun with it. The parry actually felt pretty good there. Let's see. All right, dude. Okay, I missed the parry timing. That's never been my strong suit, even with like Guardian though. So I think that's something we can kind of hope to get used to as time goes on. Come on. Come on, dude. There we go. Got the parry there. I feel like those armor breaks are staying on a long time. I mean, we had to sit there and really work to bait that. This special one will kill him. So I think the things we're really seeing here is, you know, what the parry feels like, that pause, the pause on the armor ups feels like it's lasting a good amount of time. And I feel like the armor breaks are lasting a good amount of time. Aiden, if you want a partner to run some BG friendlies out. Oh, okay. Yeah, if we get to that point, that could be good. Does he need to be awakened? It does not look like it. It does not look like it. There was one single bullet point. I can't remember what it was in the SIG. I like that. We went over kind of the abilities earlier in the stream. I will also take a quick look at it though, because I think that's fair. Let's take a quick look at it. What's the single bullet point? So increase the potency of armor ups. I mean, tankiness is his deal. It's one of his deals anyways. I don't want to say it's his only deal, but it definitely is a deal. Double the amount of block proficiency gained during the opponent's specials. So, I mean, that's part of it, right? That's how we're positive stuff, I believe, is parrying those specials. So that's a thing. You know, if you're planning on playing them that way, I think you want that, but it doesn't look like it. Then the rest is the regen. So if you're not planning on needing regen, no, I don't think so. This feels like champions I like. They're very good without it. You get them awakened, you get something cool with that initial thing. Hopefully it goes along with their kit, right? And that's going along with his flow really well. And then every SIG level after there is making them more powerful. So that's what I'm thinking. Pod stacks and falls off 100 times. Can last as long as time. Yeah, so no, exactly. Thank you for reiterating that, because it's something we covered earlier in the stream. I know DL has pointed out a few times, that's relatively new tech. It's been added to more and more champions. It's cool, because I'm feeling it. Like, I don't know how to play him that well yet, obviously. And I felt like the armor ups and the armor breaks were lasting lengthy. Like, when we were sitting there trying to... when I was sitting there trying to get Anti-Venom to throw his special, I wasn't feeling stressed about it. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to lose my whatever. You know, I'm not going to lose my armor ups. I'm going to lose my armor breaks. Okay, I tried to parry there. I think that's just going to be like learning. You know, like that's just going to be replacing muscle memory of typically avoiding, evading, or what have you. Yeah, see, like right there, that I was even thinking about it, and I still didn't. So now that we're here, let's go through it. So let's see what this looks like with just 12. That will activate the arc reactor. We didn't have any. There, I did parry that one, and now we're getting the Furies. See, look at that pause timer, guys. That pause timer is at 4. It's actually growing, and I'm not really doing anything special. We got another one there. Not that Star-Lord's special one's like the hardest, it definitely isn't, but just over the course of that fight, I found myself able to kind of start to get it. So that's encouraging. He feels like Tony, like Hulk feels like Hulk. Yeah, I mean, Hulk definitely smashes. You feel like you are Hulk. You are definitely Hulk. I need to play him a bit more, but Larry's a smart player. Larry knows what he's talking about, so I can see that. Iron Man Infinity War already got a buff. It was kind of mad. I agree. It wasn't the buff I was hoping for as a big Iron Man fan. I think he was probably a really tough one though, because he's got that really nice huge damage ceiling with that SP3 rotation, the heavy into it, and then the synergy with, I think it is stealthy. He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but this feels more adrenaline. You know, this feels more like adrenaline. Let's just see what the SB3 looks like. So I'm gonna go to the SB3 here. Man, it is. I think what's the other character's name? Gladiator from this month. I think Gladiator and Iron Man are going to teach us to level up our game here a little bit on what we do when the defender throws specials. Like, I tried to parry that, and it just was not happening. It was not happening. So this should, I think, refresh all of my armor ups, add a few more, and then there's going to be an Incinerate that I think gets refreshed whenever we hit her, if I remember correctly. So let's see what happens. There, I was able to... Incinterate's not doing anything crazy. I do think that is the synergy with Icarus, though, that might make that go a little more wild. And then, I mean, we're hitting like a truck now. That was... he might be approaching Hulkbuster and EQ levels of fun to use. He might be approaching that. At least in Iron Man Infinity War has defense value. Absolutely. Chief. Oh yeah, I forgot about yeah. No one really covered it either, too. So I think it just kind of came and went. It's there. What rank? This is a rank 3. I do have on a champion boost, so a 30% champion boost. I wanted people to see what it would be like to have a rank 4. K-Dog, left here. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen. You know, Guardian probably should have done it for me, but I wasn't playing the game at that level yet. You know, well, my skills improved dramatically in the last 3 years, and I just wasn't ready for a Guardian level, taking advantage of it. And now I don't play Guardian as much. So this one should be one that's not too hard to... See, I thought I nailed all 3, but obviously I didn't. All right, this will put us at 12. 12 is the magic number that starts your arc reactor. Okay, that hit. And now the burst will start flying. With fireworks, I guess. Oh, let's see if his heal kick in. That's what I was... Uh-oh, we've got the concussion, so we might not get to see the heal. And the SB2 just destroys. Interesting. So Vega, Iron Man has a 16% with max block proficiency mastery. Adding unduped block proficiency takes him unduped block proficiency. I'm not sure I understand, Aiden. Can you try another way to explain that? Takes him to 80% during specials, and then when the dupe, it's 85%. Add on armors and equity. That's oh, he is a tanky boy for sure. Absolutely. Test him against EOP Bishop. How far in is EOP Bishop? I don't even remember. What's up, OIC? Hulkbuster also gives him an increase in armor potency, I believe. Okay, we can take a look at that. The rotation appears to be if there's no prowess, it feels like get close to 12 without actually hitting 12 of his armor ups. Throw your special to SP1 over and over. If there is prowess, you might be able to go straight to your SP1s. We haven't had a champ to try that on. Okay, so the armor ups are supposed to be immune to nullify, but he is able to be poisoned. This isn't really... Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so what Cyber's saying there is I agree with that. I like his animations. Everything about him feels good in that sense. So Wanda's not going to be... This is going to be a thing. We saw the tankiness there. I'm going to go the SP1 route. I might not get us there, and I'm not able to parry. Yeah, right. That's right there. Why I'm wondering about going the SP1s is because of the inability to know for sure that I'm going to have my power. We just got to see the heal. That was nice. So this is more taking advantage of the node. I don't think that's a great matchup for him because you're wanting to throw your specials and he's not poison immune. That was 33. That was 30% less from the poison that regenerates. No, the poison is no joke. How do you gain the armor ups? Through combo, and then I think there was a chance to gain one on the block, if I remember correctly. We'll take a look at that again in a minute. After this path, we're gonna take him out though and do that that Deadpool because this is increasing his damage a lot. I think that's fine. We can get back to it and we can see a lot of the other utility. But the damage is not... Does anyone even know the nodes on this? What is this? Okay. Yeah, fine. I'm sure this won't work, but let's see what happens. His light reach is deceived me quite a few times now, where I think it's not going to connect, and it does. You've seen me multiple times back out of a. See, I should have got another armor up there. That was a mistake. So right there was an example why you would love to have a higher ranked Iron Man, because I would have loved to have comboed into my special 2. I am running a rank 3, and I think the combat power rate would have really helped out there. We would have got to the special 2. That didn't feel bad, class disadvantage. That didn't feel bad. Yeah, it wasn't, like, given the negatives of that matchup and how unideal it was, that didn't feel bad. What's up, baby? Oh, I see. HOS armor ups can't be nullified, but can they be armor broken? I would think so. I would think so. They even called out about, like, their ability accuracy can't be reduced by any champ, but Cosmic or something like that. So I would be shocked if he can't be armor broken. All right, so let's just get this fight done with, and then we'll move on. We will come back to this quest, as I've said a few times now. Oh, he's stun immune, right? So I can't do my normal Chavez nonsense. Well, that's no fun. Man, Vox takes his time recovering from that special too. That's really nice. I really appreciate that about him. As he is a very kind. He's a very kind Vox. I missed the beginning and haven't updated yet. Been listening to the in the shower. Ooh, thank you, Mikey. While that sinks in, does he parry non-contact? No, I don't believe so. I didn't recall hearing or seeing that in his kit anywhere. All right, let's go do that Deadpool. Let's go do that Deadpool here. 6.4.1. I said 6.3. Will you ever forgive me? Will you all ever forgive me? Did I not finish off the quest? I may have just made that mistake that I sometimes make, where I forget to like finish off the quest. That's fine. Slade, what number is the EOP bishop? Like, what fight is that? I couldn't remember to save my life. That's all right, Aiden. Worse things have happened to me. Whatever. I'll live. Should live anyway. We'll find out. Is the second one. The first one is Herc. I don't know if we're gonna do that today, my friend. It sounds like a great idea. I assume because you were saying trust you, so I have a feeling you've done it and it's good stuff. The first one's Dormammu. Yeah. I don't recall liking that. I don't recall enjoying it too much. All right, here we go. This still isn't prowess, though. I want to find a prowess matchup for him, which would be that bishop. So, okay, that felt like it hit relatively hard. That's... See, I don't know how to feel about that. Because remember, that's essentially a rank 4. With class advantage. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Like I don't think that's bad. Yeah, it's decent. It's not. I want to make it clear. I think at a minimum he's good. Like this feels like second tier in my list, in my tier list, second tier. Right? If someone says, "Should I rank up Iron Man?" I'm like, yeah. I don't have hesitation. Scorp is still buggy? Cool. What about the whiffs on the relics? All right, so he's gonna have class disadvantage. I don't expect this to be fast. We'll try out this Venom the Duck. You know, I think I just messed something up there. Let's see. That's right. Okay, so right there, I could have actually saved myself quite a bit of time, been more aggressive. Look at the power bar. When you're in the arc reactor, your specials do not give them power. I backed off. I actually didn't need to. So that could speed things up right there. Yeah, okay. That actually kind of got me a little excited there. He's learning. Yeah. MSD, what's up, dude? At a minimum, he's very good. Like, and I mean that as a compliment. Like, I know a lot of people aren't familiar with my tier list, but well, I mean, whatever. I know you might not be familiar with my tier list. The second tier, it is really good champions, and that's right now where I feel like his bottom is, his floor. We're gonna do this lane again, but I'm gonna remove Cap America. We're gonna do this. It's just gonna be Tony because I wanna see Battlegrounds essentially. There's no way to guarantee yourself an armor up outside of 5 combo though, right? I'm seeing if anyone in the chat. Okay, no, MSCC, that's correct. Because, I mean, that was a really odd scenario where if I had a 7-star or matched up 6, I believe I would have been pushed to my SP3 before I could throw my SP2 to get the to get that bonus. So what are you wanting to do in that scenario? I mean, I don't think there is anything you can do. I think you just throw the special 2. And then you roll with it and go right into the SP1. Right? Is anyone else seeing another potential way to handle that? Each inflict an armor up break, removing 1 armor up. All right, let's see this again. Because essentially what I'm trying to figure out is what you're trying to do in like a Battlegrounds matchup or just a shorter. I'm going to intentionally let myself get hit because I want to see something else here. I want to see if we'll get an armor up at going for 5. Ah. Okay. See, like right there, what should I have done there? If I don't have a lower ranked champion, if I have a champion who's getting, oh, this isn't gonna work. Whatever, that's fine. If I don't have a champion with lower combat power rate, I'm throwing that SP2 and not activating Arc Reactor, right? This is a genuine question for the chat. You wouldn't know. I guess my point is, MSD, you wouldn't know that scenario is going to hit you until you've gotten to your special 2. Right? So when do you make that decision if you're going to SP2 or SP1? I guess as you're getting close to the SP2. He's also tanky. Look at this boy go. So Aiden's saying 5 armor ups for speech activation is the only other guarantee, which is BG's is honestly fine. Agreed. Because you don't need the extended arc reactor. Yeah. That just feels like, it feels like a very odd situation that you can easily find yourself in, and I'm wondering if there's just like a counterintuitive way to handle this. Like, we just haven't really thought it through yet. Like, it's there, just hasn't dawned on. So, okay, well, I'll kind of try to show it, because it happening 2 times in a row makes me think it's not that odd. Or that unusual, let's say. So like right here, I've only got 5 armor up, so I'm going to try to intercept. I don't know. This feels like we're missing something, guys. I feel like this is either like it's not a flaw, but it feels like this is either a potential downside to the champion, or we're missing something, or I'm missing something. Because I actually want a moment aside to think about this. We'll take a look at this question. Which 5-star should upgrade, Hyperion, Magneto, or Aegon? Also, should I max out duped 5-star Archangel or take one and dupe 6-star Angel to rank 2? The dupe on Archangel is a pretty big deal, so I wouldn't do that until you've got him awakened. And 5-star Hyperion, Magneto, or Aegon. Probably not Aegon, because chances are you're not going to do Labyrinth of Legends or Abyss of Legends at this point if you're ranking up to 5 stars. So I'd probably do Magneto. He's going to see you through, handle all that metal stuff for you. I think Hyperion's a better overall champion, but I think Magneto will just simplify some probably relatively tough fights for you. It's bugging me. Aiden, SP2 just under 3 bars and SP1 under 2 bars. Basic combo SP1. Mikalig, sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, or the I wanted to put like a Spanish accent on, and I'm pretty sure that's not what I'm supposed to do, so I apologize. Vega, do 7 armor up, then SP3, then SP1. I mean, the problem is in Battlegrounds, you're just really looking to not go the SP3 route as much as you possibly can. Yeah, right now, because he looks great in questing. Like, questing is not a problem. Let's try that. Let's just try the SP2 into SP1. You end up hitting Arc Reactor anyway, just by playing the game. I think this is what, now I'm understanding more what Aiden was saying earlier. As far as, you don't really need the extended time on the Arc Reactor. Because throwing the SP1 first, then trying to build back to the SP2, or just SP1 over and over doesn't feel right. You want the... You want those 5 arm ups from the SP2 activation. The real irony here is this quote unquote problem, if it is a problem, we might discover solutions for it. People might discover solutions for it. Actually, will get worse as a 7-star as you rank him up, because his combat power rate will go up. Yeah, parry specials to pause armor. Absolutely, Tom. Absolutely. Getting more skilled at that could be helpful for sure. See, but now I've got to wait. You lose that safety net of See, watch. He will not gain power from this, and this is pretty cool. Aiden, I think you may have figured it out there, man. That problem might not be that big of a problem. Yeah, because I got hit in there. Let's do that again. Yeah, I think given how that fight went, 46 seconds is acceptable for sure. Because he's got other utility. This is not supposed to be Hit Monkey, you know? This isn't supposed... I don't think he's supposed to be... You either win in 26 seconds or you lose. I think this is... He's got the immunities. He's tanky. He's got an... does he have enough debuffs to handle like a healing champion? So many of those Mystic Defenders either are armor break immune or you don't want to armor break them. Good point, Aiden. Thanks for reminding me about the scoring changes. Yeah, and you don't even need that last one. Yeah, 46 seconds. Okay, apparently 46 seconds. He can stack 4 or 5 or 6 armor breaks easily, right? Yeah, max despair, that's enough to shut it down. At 15 each, what would that? You'd need 6, and 6 would get you to 90%. So that's not bad. I have the 30% champion boost on. Let's take him back into the EQ. I like him. I'm not like I'm not saying he's not going to be great. He might be great. And when I say great, I mean like, you know, Nimrod, okay? That level of like, wow. I tend to, you guys have seen me do this a few times over the years, where there's a champion. It definitely happened with like Nimrod. It happened with Shang-Chi. There's been some other champions, I just can't think of them recently, where I play them a little bit. I basically do what you're seeing me do right now. I do it on stream or off stream. Diablo was this way. And I'm like, okay, I'm scratching the surface with this champion, and they are a beast, an absolute beast. And I'll start doing the videos on them, and then people are like, oh yeah, okay, I see it now. And we learn more about him. What's up, noob? Yeah, I'm trying hard not to do that. Because, I mean, this is essentially, just so you guys know, and I'm sure everyone knows MCoC noob. If you don't, you should. Saying his bum doesn't have a heal block. I'm trying hard not to go there because this is my favorite MCU character, right? Like, Iron Man is like, he's my dude. Like, I feel like he even went over like a life arc, and I don't mean all the other stuff. I understand that I'm just a guy in a recording room in his garage. But like, you know, got married, had kids. Like there's just so much there that I love about MCU Iron Man. And so I'm trying really hard not to bring all of my hopes and wants and dreams and all that stuff to this and just kind of try to analyze what he is. He's got enough armor breaks, as has been pointed out, where if you're running Despair, and I don't think you're wanting to run him with Recoil. So I think Despair is not a hard mastery to get with the amount of mastery points we have. I don't think that's like a tough ask, and he can handle healing with it. He's not shutting it down though, super easy. I feel like we're often asked specifically to have an armor break, which might be kind of more to Noob's point. Again, I want to be abundantly clear on this. My feelings on him are, at a minimum, he's in the second tier of my rankings. And do people, maybe I should maybe I'll bring this up actually, so we can take a look. So people can be like, what is this dude talking about? What? Vegas lost it. He keeps talking about the second tier. Because I know a lot of tier lists y'all see, the second tier might not be considered that great. I want you to see how great this is. Okay. So as you can see, we've got the tier above all, right? So that would be like Ghost, Nimrod. Like, these are like, are they broken, you know? And then the second tier, I'm not seeing future Ant-Man right now, because I think the game's asking us to do more of that. Shuri's great in short fights. Her ability accuracy just flat out can't be reduced. You get her awakened, she's blocking unblockable specials from any class, if I remember correctly. She's obviously going to be great in long form. I mean, unless there's long form and they're like, you cannot shock the champion. She should be good for it. You guys know I love the Mega Sentinel. Heal block, tracking, and what's the other one? Cowardice. Really nice damage with the Incinerate, able to, that turns into a plasma against mutants. Ability accuracy can't be reduced by mutants. She is extremely recoil friendly. If I remember correctly, even heals up off of them, right? She has a weird one where she like heals at the beginning of fights or something. Ultron healing back energy damage. You get him with the high Sig. He's got like multiple immunities, and then he's got like a pseudo immunity with his Sig. Warlock is phenomenal. Warlock really could be moved up there. Guardian is a Tankosaur. I don't like playing Infamous Iron Man, so I personally would have him above Infamous Iron Man, but this is why my tier list takes in the opinion of people, a lot of incredibly smart people, that not just myself. So they're the reason why he's up there. If it was just me, I'd probably have him a tier lower. I think this Iron Man's deserving here somewhere in this Infamous Iron Man, Penny Parker, Mysterio, Hulkbuster, especially because Mysterio requires that synergy. What do you? I'm curious what you all think. Would he handle Sinister? Sinister's a weird one, right? Because Sinister has... let me go ahead and finish joining this quest. Sinister is an oddball because he's got that whole, like, his healing can't be modified or... Sinister's a really unique one. I literally just had reason to talk to Na about this. Na, who, if you all don't know, Na does a great YouTube channel, one of the best Battlegrounds players in the world. And it's been on the MCU Illuminati for quite a while and is now a full-time employee of Kabam, running balance design for them. He's one of the people making our game better. Like, it is better because of him. So this is where is Sinister? Abilities cannot modify the ability, accuracy, duration, or potency of this ability, aside from the effects that would modify Minister's regeneration rate. This is one of those ones where, like, I don't know how to interpret Kabam. I know how in my life I would normally interpret this. I would think Despair would still work. But every time I feel confident something like that, I end up finding out later, like, no, actually. So I don't know. OIC just tried Iron Man against Domino. He can be crit failed. Yeah, his armor ups cannot, but what would she crit fail from him? Just anything off his specials? Blade is saying that Despair would work with Iron Man, so that's good to know. Aiden's saying it too. Very cool. And Noob, you're one of those people that's using a Scorpion. We're so late in this meta that I don't want to put Scorpion back in, but people are starting to beat some of my Mystic champions with Scorpion, and it's got me like tempted. I don't know. That's a whole other topic. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple fights. I'm gonna try to get out of my own. I'm in my own way a little bit, right? Because I think I have unfair expectations. I think I'm gonna try to just. This is Iron Man came to the game. I am excited. I am an Iron Man aficionado, a fan. I literally got a free. I mean, like we'd all normally to pay a lot of money or spend a lot of hours grinding arena to get a champion like this. Come on, dude. I like this ability a lot. This no power off the SP1. When you're in the arc reactor. Yeah, I mean, did I just pair it heavy? I did. I run my normal setup is 5 out of 5, stand your ground. I think it's kind of weird that you can parry heavy, but yeah. You know, like I don't make the rules, I just play by them. Oh, I see you're not sure what Domino crit failed. Might have been a parry or Dex, but he took crit. See, and he's got true immunities. He doesn't have energy resist. Oh, EMAC, yeah, I'm trying to get used to the pausing by parrying specials. That's gonna take muscle memory reversing. For those who don't know what I'm trying to say by that is, you know, I'm so used to either just blocking special or better evading it completely. So there we go. So I threw the SP1 first there because it felt like one of those we might not get to 7 armor ups before we get to our SP2. Now let's try to bait this again. Tried to parry, get destroyed, lose armor up because of it. Fortunately got to 7 armor up, so we were able to throw that. I think that, you know, I keep saying it, but I think that utility that you just saw there, this whole, like, no power given to the opponent when you're in your arc reactor off of the special, I think that's going to be... We're going to find a lot of uses for that. I think we're going to find a lot of uses for that. Yusafa, what's up, dude? I thought you'd give away the second shirt. When is the third shirt going to be given away? For those who aren't familiar, Yusafa's running this really cool promotion giveaway. He made these shirts for celebrating a lot of the 4Loki YouTubers. I believe it's for Vancouver, right, bud? You know me. I mean, I'm selling my own shirt. I'd love to see people wearing that or the Trello board shirt. But that Simula just made shirts. There's plenty of shirts. Everyone at Vancouver will have no reason to not be very well dressed, in my opinion. Very well dressed. All the shirts look sharp. All of the shirts look sharp. Are you, Yusuf, will we be selling them, or are they all giveaways? Richard Belding, so many shirts being made. Alien, that's the other thing, and Aiden brought that up too, is he is tanky. This is a tanky boy. It's 0 damage if you parry. The one thing I'll say, and you saw it there against Anti-Venom, is better to be early on that parry than late. Thought I was early on, I think it was the 3rd one. But it appeared as though I was just on time. See, like right there, that's the kind of stuff that I think is going to just take practice. Because that is an easy one to parry. You can see it coming a mile away. Star-Lord's been in the game forever, so we know. But I'm just so used to blocking and there we go. I'm so used to blocking and then dexing out. That's going to be tough to get the muscle memory. I think the thing that's going to take is we're just going to need to take him to rank 4, put him in the Battlegrounds deck, and see what happens. Which is a very scary proposition with 1 day left in the season. Accelerate, you're hoarding all the shirts. I want all the shirts. Shamat, why is there no update for you? Oh, because Kabam was like, we want everyone to be able to play a butt shot. Sorry, it's just the way it works sometimes. I have no idea, man. I have no idea why there's no update for you. If you're on iOS, I'm on Apple. It was available for me. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I have no other helpful information. Mr. Belding and Yusuf, Mr. Belding does a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Oh, I see. Remember, this is the EQ though, dude. So we're getting a massive fury from this. I put on a champion boost because I wanted people to be able to see the rank 4's damage, and I'm actually now waiting for it to fall off because we don't need that. You know what else? As I'm playing this, there's been quite a few. Well, now I messed it up. And then she messes with your ability accuracy when you have a debuff, so that's fun. I'm wondering the champions that you would be using him against in Battlegrounds. If he is gonna seem more effective than he does here. I'll finish this fight and explain that I really don't want to die to Electra because I'm not paying enough attention. What I mean by that is like, the thing I brought up is like a lot of the Mystic Defenders, and he has some protections against Mystic Dispersion. You don't want to armor break or they're armor break immune. Maybe just through SB2 and combos, you're fine anyways. And a lot of them have specials that you can parry a little more easily. I don't know how to explain that, but like I'm thinking about that Mangog. I'm thinking about Doom, which is what Mike showed. Then your more troubling mutant defenders, they all have prowess. And he should be great against them, right? Like Sauron, Kitty Pryde, Havoc. He should be Bishop. He should handle all of them great, right? So Slade, he is a perfect Bishop counter. So maybe instead of thinking about him as can he handle JJ's here. What's up, JJ? Oh, there you are, dude. Phantom Man's amazing. Absolutely, I agree. OIC, he'll do well against Mystics. Yeah, that's kind of more now what I'm beginning to wonder. If... What's up, Sino? If this is one of those... let me finish this fight and let me kind of crystallize this thought, because it could be very easily misunderstood what I'm trying to say, and I don't want that to happen. Missed the parry on all of those, but I did try. So we got to 7. That's not bad. Trigger arc reactor. And sparks will start to fly. No, I keep saying it, but that's my favorite little piece of utility. Not the tankiness, although that is nice. But the no power gain on specials when you're in the arc reactor. That is really nice. I don't think that could be overstated enough. So what I was trying to say is, the problem may be, and it's not necessarily the problem, he may end up being more valuable than it's currently feeling like to me, because you know how I'll talk about like DLL champions. Yeah, this is easy. This is great. Here's the way that won't be misunderstood. You guys know how much I like his champions. And I think we all do. Like, we're like, even if we don't like playing them, we're like, okay, this is really well made. One of the things I talk about is they have a goal. Like, they have a purpose in the game. And then everything about them helps them fulfill that goal. It doesn't make it so that they dominate and like can overtake things that there's no way in heck they should be taking. It allows them to keep accomplishing the goal. And if you play them better, then they're gonna look even better. Maybe there's a couple fights that are outside, you're reaching a little bit, but they're gonna do those fights even better. Whereas there's other champions that feel like they're great for Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. Like, they're gonna dominate Winter Soldier, and 6.3.1 Deadpool, they just own him. But as soon as the fights start getting more complicated, which we often see in War or like EOP or in Battlegrounds, they fall apart because it becomes more difficult to use them, to line everything up, to create these big moments. And they're still really cool. I think those champions have value as well, but they're not champions I like as much. I'm beginning to, now that we're doing this, think Iron Man's gonna look fine in these vanilla scenarios. He's gonna look fine. But it's more the tankiness, it's the lack of power on the specials. He throws them in his arc reactor. It's the potential to use despair. It is what appears to be respectable damage. It's that if you play him better, you're pausing those armor ups. That's what I'm beginning to wonder. Yeah, see, Pablo, that's it. Like, everyone's gonna like different stuff. That's why I try to still rate champions I don't enjoy high if I think they're well made and those sorts of things. That's why we have some, like Infamous Iron Man. I just don't like him, but everyone else that I respect tells me they think he's great. So I've got him rated high. And I'm beginning to feel this with Iron Man, that I might like him the more I use him in tough content. Like, I am very tempted to take him to rank 4 and just throw him into the fire of Battlegrounds, because I think that's the only way we'll know. You're a Tiger player. So you do like a high skill cap, though, Pablo. Faith Through Fire, what's up, dude? Just trying, what are your thoughts so far? Depends. Did you tune in time to hear all of that? I just kind of soapbox there for a bit. Snoops, what's up, dude? Okay, so as we said the first time we did this fight, this is not a great fight for him. But we are seeing that nullify immunity, which is also very good. I'm gonna push my luck, see if we can't get to... Okay, we did it, which I did not think we would. Wanda, why you gotta do this? We're seeing the tankiness. Okay, I know he died. But I think we were seeing the tankiness there too, with the parries, and we were fluttering him from 1 to 2% health for quite a while. We'll heal him up. This is an Iron Man testing stream, so I have no qualms about using my items for this. I will, however, though, use Warlock for the rest of this fight. Oh, and you know what else? We realized that if you lose your combo, not that you want to get hit, but that it's okay, didn't we? Because you just hit multiples of 5, so you could just hit 5 over and over. I could probably play him more aggressively than I have been. I've been playing him pretty vanilla. So why don't we do that? I'll try to play him a little more aggressively, take advantage of the of his tankiness, try more intercepts and that sort of stuff. Yeah, he's much better about losing his combo than Lady Deathstrike or Danny. Do you guys miss the metal hitting sound? I honestly never played him. So he could have been singing happy birthday to me and I wouldn't know. Like, so if they changed it, I didn't know. He's not great for this fight anyway, so actually I'm not going to heal him up. We'll finish this off with America, and then we'll move on. And I'll do a couple more lanes here and just try to play him a little more aggressively, see how that works out. I didn't know this game had sound until now. Mr. B, that always amazes me, is that people don't play with game sounds. I used to stream... Oh, yeah, he's stun immune. I used to stream without game sounds, and the game was so much harder to play. So much harder to play. I guess some of it is just what people get used to. And I was used to playing with game sounds, so as a result, not having them. But it was such a large part of my timing and my evades, parry. I definitely rely on the sound of the parry. Ooh. Definitely rely on that. Iron Patriot and War Machine has the same sound. You can check them if there's... You're talking about for like on a parry or something, or just like a general block? You missed my birthday stream? Oh, well, thank you for being here, dude. So, just so you know, today is technically actually my birthday. So, yeah. So you made it. You're a wizard. You showed up precisely when you intended. Snoops. You never have audio on? That's so wild to me, man. That is wild. Right, I only play with sounds in... Okay, but those are the two pressure modes where you gotta know, right? You gotta know that parry has landed, that sort of thing. Oh, thank you, Aiden. Yeah, today's the actual birthday. Char, you've been here this whole time. And Tobias, y'all been just lurking. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Okay. We'll go in, we'll do this. You guys want to see him with Icarus? Let's see him with Icarus. We'll put Icarus on the team. As much as I hate Icarus. Lurking and doing arenas, nicely done, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to watch this while you do your arena. A wizard is always on time. You got that right, Faith Through Fire. They arrived precisely when they intended. How would War Machine's fights do for Iron Man, Fortifying Skirmish? Let's find out. Let's find out. So we'll put Icarus and War Machine on the team and get back in. Pure damage showcase, Sorcerer Supreme, Icarus, Silver Centurion, and Starkey. We can see. We can see about that. Man, that was a lot just to finish off a quest. I do need to actually finish this EQ as well. I purposely saved it when I realized what was happening. Saved it for this testing stream. What do you guys think? Actually, I'm going to put this up because we've been going for a bit. I want to put this up to the chat. All right, you guys let me know what you think. I know where I would vote at the moment. Any initial thoughts on him? Yeah, so not because I'm curious what you think on this too. If you're allowed to say, if you're not, I get it. Is actually let me drink. I need to clear my throat. So one, I'm trying really hard not to hold him to my hopes and dreams. Right? He's my favorite MCU character. And because of the MCU, I got into this game and Marvel and have been introduced to all these amazing characters and you all and whatever, okay? So I think any expectations are probably unfair, and I'm aware of that, or I'm trying to balance that out. Two is my favorite modes of the game are war and battlegrounds. And I'm no longer taking war seriously. So it's battlegrounds. So now almost every champion, when I'm talking about, like, there's the me that's trying to give advice to everybody and rank them and let them know as far as where champions are. But then there's the me who selfishly wants, like, are they good in battlegrounds? And up until about 10 minutes ago, I was like, he's good. I probably would have had him, like, at the bottom of the second tier in the rankings, which obviously you're a part of, with, like, Mysterio, with the synergy with Penny, and Hulkbuster. But then we kind of started working through. There was a couple like kind of weird scenarios you can find yourself in where you don't have enough armor to trigger the arc reactor with the SP2. And then we kind of thought that through. Aiden had some ideas, and I believe it was Slade. I apologize if I forgetting the other person, but it was good ideas. We kind of worked that through, and I started to think and wonder, is this maybe one of those champions where taking them up against that Deadpool and then taking them in the EQ isn't going to show what they're really great at? Meaning, like, a DLL champion has like a goal. There's a purpose. And everything logically helps you build to that purpose. Is this more of a champion where, like, you take them to rank 4, you go to war, you spec despair, and the healing and the immunities and the not giving in to mystic dispersion and the nullify immunity, and you crush a fight. You don't end it in 30 seconds, but you end it in a minute, and you come out with 95% health. Or you go to battlegrounds and basically the same scenario. Is it more of that? And you're not going to see that until you've tested that. And we're less than a day away from the end of battlegrounds, so I don't think we're going to see me take him to rank 4 and do battlegrounds right now with him. And I obviously am not gonna be able to take him to war. So is it kind of that? And once we experience that, I'm gonna be more like, okay, you guys gotta see this Iron Man. So that's kind of where we're at. I think at a minimum, he's very good. He's very good. Somewhere between good and great. That's what I think. So, oh yeah, I was supposed to change the team. I was supposed to change the team. I'm curious. I put up the poll. I'm very curious what everyone else thinks. So we'll get rid of Spider-Man and Icarus, right? Where is that zombie? Where is he? This guy wants to come and eat your brains. Watch out. Watch it. Icarus has one goal. That is to eat your brains. I cannot stand Icarus. The only reason why you guys don't hear me talk about him more is because Rintro exists, and I never use Icarus. So, there's that. Gandalf the Vega. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate the birthday wish. Mike, you love Icarus? Come on, man. I get, we can't agree on everything. Pablo saying a great tech attacker with questionable defensive utility. Also, I'm missing something. There's no space. That's where I'm currently hedging my bet at too. Like, I just don't see. I'm not sure. Like rating out of 10, I'd say like 7.5 or 8. OYC, who knows this game exceptionally well, saying he thinks it's the latter. I'm starting to see a peak. I'm like, the light at the end of the tunnel is making me be like, you know what? It'd be like if you took Absorbing Man against that Deadpool. He'd look fine. He'd look fine. But then you take Absorbing Man into Battlegrounds and War, and you're like, okay, we got something. EMAC, I saw Cardi Mike's video on him rank 5, seeing he really is a damage monster. He did a lot of parry specials to pause his arc up, and he nukes everything down. Okay. I mean, I love Mike. I love Mike. Mike is an outrageously talented player. So I can see it, and we'll keep working towards it. Think and pull the trigger and figure him out later? Faith Through Fire, you and I play this game the same way. Nah, he's massively worse against Deadpool because his armors are harder. Yeah, I was really struggling with that. Deadpool just doesn't move forward enough. I think he's going to be a mainstay in my deck. Gut feeling is you'll have him at R5 by the end of the next BG season. He has a bit of a learning curve to optimize him. I'm curious to try him in incursions. Ooh, that could be nice. Although you're only going to get that heal once. He's truly one of the champions of all time. There you go. So this is why it's good to take opinions from a variety of people. Take Kingpin. He doesn't do Winter Soldier under 30 seconds, but had those results to prove his worth and something. So that's the thing, though, with Alien. That's another one. Earlier in the stream, I was saying that there are champions that I've played for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, you guys, there's a thing here. They are phenomenal. I did it with Nimrod. And Kingpin is another one. Diablo was one. There's more. You just reminded me of Kingpin. Like, I was the first person to put out, I think Kingpin might be the best skill champion. And in the beginning, people were like, you're crazy. You're insane. What are you talking about? And I was like, the fact that I'm able to do these things with him and I still don't really know how to play him is making me think there's a lot here. Like, I can just tell. Hulkling was another one where I was like, guys, Hulkling is amazing. And, and here we are. I'm not getting that with this guy, but that doesn't mean it's not correct. I'm just saying I'm not getting that right now. All right, I said I was going to try to play him a bit more aggressively, taking advantage of his tankiness. So let's go ahead and do that. Everyone's getting to hear that duck. I love this utility. I think this is one of the ones that made me think of War. It's one that really started getting me thinking that you got to really test him. Is that right there is the no power off the specials when you're in the arc reactor or what have you. I mean, that's not, and that's the thing. If this is the worst it is, this is very good. So the other thing, and OSC is pointing this out, as far as like Battlegrounds and War, is again, this is him not. We still have not even seen a prowess counter or a prowess fight yet. Hold on. I think he'd be able to replace Nimrod eventually, just offhand, using him so far. No. No, I mean, just keep in mind they have like different immunities, right? Like, and Nimrod is bleed and poison. Iron Man is incinerate and cold snap. He's not removing healing, so you got to be Spectrum Despair. You got to get those armor breaks going too. Nimrod's like, I'll be surprised if we see him as a 7-star. Like when I do lists and I talk about the difference between OP and broken, he's really, there's often times where I'm like, he might be broken. He might be broken. Like my initial like first or second, at least the first one, maybe even the second, when I was telling you guys, I'm like, I love Nimrod. I looked back and watched him as I learned more about Nimrod, and I was like, I didn't even realize certain things about him that were happening. Like I understood that good stuff was happening, and that's kind of why I knew he was so good. I don't remember what they were, but there were things about his kit that I had not properly processed. Come on, dude. So I think right there, like this is also what I was talking about earlier. This goes way back a bit. Is the champions that you're seeing in Battlegrounds and War tend, right? Specials more like this. There's a lot going on. There's these big bursts. They're ranged. That's the Deadpool that Na was pointing out, and I was experiencing it, is they've got this more simple, just a different time of the game. This more simple special, you just had to like block or get out of the way. You couldn't really move forward to try to parry it. But just by playing, I didn't really do anything overly unique there. We were pausing our armor ups like crazy. I think we got up to like 20 at some point. Yeah, Faith Through Fire. Good things just happen. That's a perfect. That's of course I think it's perfect. I said it right. But you think about Kingpin, Nimrod, Hulkling. Something all those champions have in common, even Shang-Chi to an extent, is like you're just playing the game. And the good stuff starts happening. Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham's a champion that I played for a little bit, and I was like, this guy isn't. You guys, you got to get a load of this. Oh, okay, this will be cool. Am I supposed to go straight, or doesn't matter? Let's just do this. So we shouldn't be nullified, and well, he doesn't have Mystic Dispersion anyway. Let's see how this goes. This could be horrible. Let's see how this goes. Ben, I think that's one of the coolest parts. I mean, I'm not happy that you don't have a... Wait, why did it get nullified? What's going on here? What is the nullify comment down there? Does anyone know? I'm going to take advantage of the heal block a little earlier here. I'm a little concerned about letting this guy get to his SP2 now, because we saw the nullify. This is another example, though, of the armors building up due to the special just being so much more parry friendly. I'm gonna look up. One of you guys probably understood what was going on nullify there. Why I was seeing the nullify call out. Iron Man does not have a heal block, right? No. This Iron Man is only rank 3. That is correct. Ben, I've got the poll. Can you guys see the result of the poll while it's still live? I think you guys can. Let me know if you can't. Your deck's precision? Yeah, but it kept happening. He's not nullify immune. Only his armors are. So what was being nullified then? The dex? And I just kept doing it over and over? Oh, don't be concerned, your incinerator immune. Great point. So do we think he's maybe a good long shot counter? Because when the armor ups expire, he's power. Oh, that's another thing we haven't talked about. He's power locking the defender when his armor ups expire. See, this is the little stuff that, like, I'm beginning to wonder if this is more. I'm not saying he's as good as Absorbing Man. I want to make that abundantly clear right now. I'm not going out on that limb. But maybe this is like Absorbing Man, where it's not till you actually start to play him in those matchups you realize all these things. EMAC, which is like Nimrod. What? I'm not following, bud. I'm not following. But please, like, I'm curious. God. Oh, Aiden, you said you were available for some friendlies, right? Maybe we do. We throw them in the deck. Let's see. Let's see what time it is. What time is it? It's already 12:40. He's not going to be able to take this this Guardian. Because he doesn't go unblockable. Do we know if the armor break happens? Let's see. Let's test it. I don't think this is going to work, but let's find out. Nah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't think it would work, but it's fun. Okay, let's see if there's another. Is there another way around this? What I was wondering is if maybe the armor breaks happen on, like, throwing the SP1. The SP3 will refresh all armors, and I think it said add 7? The Incinerate probably won't do much to Guardian. So we might be SOL here. But let's see. Yeah, only if it was on activation. That's right. I was wondering if the armor breaks around it. Nah. Oh, they have this and this. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm now at that point in the in this process. Yeah, this isn't happening. Which is unfortunate. All right, let's see if we can parry an SP2 though. While we're here. Nope. All right. Well, we're not gonna sit there and watch that. We'll finish that path. Will Warlock be able to do that, or am I just completely SOL? We'll use. We'll see if America can do it. Ooh, her eyes are looking fierce. What's up, YouTube user? How you doing, bud? All right, I'll read it. Thank you, Aiden. I'm a little too invested in whether America Chavez can do this. I'll give up in a few seconds. Well, she can't do it if she's dead. All right, we'll back out. Tired and need to go to sleep, but apart from that, doing well. All right. I have no idea how to even play Icarus. I just can't stand him. Can he do this? I don't know. Does Warlock armor break? I literally don't know these questions. I've never had to like face them before. I have no idea how to play Icarus, so we'll try Warlock. It's just the EQ for this Guardian. All right. Yeah, there we go. So, yes. Wow, apparently I've now forgotten how to evade the SP1, so that's fun. I love... Did you guys all know that they're doing as strikers? That was my idea. I obviously I don't know what was going on internally at Kabam, but I suggested that many months ago on the CCP server. I was like, you know, what'd be really cool about strikers is if you had them look like the actual relic, the silver. I think that'd be a lot more fun. So I was very excited when I saw that go live into the game. I think we've all done all the testing and learning we're going to do of Iron Man here. Did someone? Am I still out of the CCP? Yeah, I left the CCP. I don't intend to go back. Like I said earlier in the stream, it was amicable, very friendly. I have three very good friends that work for Kabam, and I know they're making this game better. I believe that completely. So yeah, I'm still very friendly. I'm friendly with the people who run the game, Mike, and the whole thing. So yeah, I think they understood. They were very kind about it, you know. But as a result, I'm not on the CSP server anymore, so I don't know a lot of things. Thank you, YouTube user. I tried to do this as classily as I could. I'm glad I took a few days to make the video. Faust, what's up, dude? Oh, Fausty, I saw the comment, dude. I just didn't have time to reply to it. What I'm going to try to do is do a little. I'm going to put Iron Man in my Battlegrounds deck and see if we can't do some friendlies and try to force him into some stuff. I still obviously don't know how to use them perfectly, but as we go, it feels like there's just more and more about him that is going to be valuable that you can't appropriately test or value its worthiness in doing the EQ, or just like you just got to do War and Battlegrounds with him. I think, you know, Slade, I think it was Slade, was saying how great he would be for EOP Bishop. I don't feel like I'll admit I am actually getting a little tired. I don't feel like doing Dormammu and all that, and I do got to get back to work. So, Aiden, you told me to read last a while ago, dude, and I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Is anyone? Okay, so people are getting ready. Okay, so let me put him in my deck real quick. What is this? The heck is this? Guys, I'm only like 30 points out of Celestial right now, and so something has gone wrong with my battlegrounds. You ever seen someone break a computer live? you ever seen someone destroy equipment? This happened. You have to update it. Just click X. Okay. Okay. Feeling better. Feeling good. Okay. Let's remove. I mean, this kind of goes to the point earlier. Is I'm not sure of his role. Maybe it's just general. Awesome. And it is only a rank 3, so keep that in mind. I think we need to keep that in mind. I'm not currently ready to rank 4 him. I'm also pretty excited about doing a rank 2 soon. So I don't want to use my resources. Oh, Aiden, thank you, dude. Let's do the crit meta if you can. I'm just used to it. I'm just used to it. So if you don't mind. Oh, Faust, I don't know if I finished the thought, dude. This is how I can tell. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm a little tired. I put up the Discord link. I saw you ask in comments earlier. I think I was getting my kids to school and stuff. So I didn't have time to do it all. How do I feel about an R2 undo Dominoo? I may literally do that myself. I put out the video recently on a Crystal video opening where I was all ready to take up Danny Moonstar Unawakened, and I was like still like wondering about Bishop, and then I pulled Domino. She's Unawakened, so now I'm like, I literally don't know. I probably will take it to the Illuminati. I'm reading all the comments on that video because you all have great ideas. A lot of people are like, I took her up and I love it. Some people are like, I took her up and it sucks. So yeah. Okay. Aiden, I thought for sure you were gonna ban him. If there's anyone in particular you want to try to fight, let me know, because I want to try to put people up there for you. So I'll just pick defenders who I think you might want to practice. Oh, Toad. That's, yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, and Bishop. Thanks. Kitty's a menace on defense. I've had people take mine out quite fast without like a natural counter, getting rid of her prowess, and it's very impressive to me. Lady Deathstrike has impressed the heck out of me this meta. Well, once I put recoil on, impressed the absolute heck out of me. Oh, hey, you guys don't mind? I know a lot of people have stuck around because I can see some of the numbers. YouTube's been doing a new thing lately with the monetization on streams and things like that. Has it been weird or different or annoying? Or if you guys could let me know, I would really appreciate that. Oh, that's right. He didn't even. Yeah. Let's just quit out if you don't mind. Because I don't want to. I don't use rerolls. Maybe I will in the upcoming day if I try to get to Celestial. But I don't want to use them for this if possible. When do I think Primordial Dust will come into the game? I think that it's the event, right? The cap event that's coming. And then I'm sure they're going to sell it. Like, I mean, I hope they sell it. You know? I hope they sell it. I want to send my champions. Yeah. I've actually really liked how they've done things of late. Now that we're able to look back, it's clear, you know, how much we're getting from playing the game, doing content, being active, being in alliances. it balances out my feelings and thoughts on what was it, July 4th or something like that. So I'm expecting or thinking we'll probably get another really big something. What's the next one coming up? Thanksgiving one. Cyber weekend, right? Did I ban Weapon X and Havoc? No, I didn't. Did I? You got me on that one, dude. I actually fell for it. If there's someone that you really wanted me, let me know. Last round I did. Oh, I don't know, man. As I said, I'm starting to get a little tired. I can feel it. I can tell. Need to eat and get back to work soon. But I want to at least try to get a matchup or two in. Why is he hiding? This guy. He's like, take me to rank 4. Don't play me at all. Come on, Iron Man. All right, let's try one more time. This is ridiculous. Is Herc the best option? I mean, I did the video on it. We have since found out quite a few champions that are coming to the game that I did not know. I updated the spreadsheet though. I'm gonna always do my best to keep that updated, even if the video itself isn't, right? Because that's a video I'll be doing monthly for a while. I mean, yeah, like if someone had to say, Vega, who's the best, give me an answer or I will, destroy your phone. I'd be like, okay, it's Hercules. I'm not sure that's who I'm going to take up though. I talked about it in the video and I've talked about it on stream a bit. It's like, I'm of two minds on that. There's one, go for, who you enjoy. Always who you enjoy. But, what modes do you enjoy the most? I enjoy Battlegrounds and War the most. Well, I'm not in SSX. I left SSX. Like War, it became a lot. And so I'm fully focused in on Battlegrounds. I play the rest of the game, of course, right? And because of that, like I said, I'm of two minds essentially on it. And you can ascend your best champions or your favorite champions, but the problem is then people might ban them, right? Jeez Louise. But if you're hoping to play your favorite champions, maybe you don't ascend them, so that way people ban the other ones. Gee, what is going on? Okay, I think right now we have confirmed it. You should not rank up your Iron Man if you wanted to use him in Battlegrounds, because he will not show up. It's like a totally waste of rank up resource. He will not. Did I put him in the wrong deck maybe? You guys all saw it. Did I do this wrong? No, he's right there. All right. Maybe he's got stage fright. That doesn't seem very Tony Stark of him. That doesn't seem very Tony Stark at all. Tony Stark does not get stage fright. Or if he does, he overcomes it. It's like counterintuitive thought for the checkmate. Nah, he actually makes drafting other champions more likely, so out of counterintuitive point for the win. So that's the argument for Herc. I think Slade is, or sending Herc is, I enjoy saving items and I enjoy getting through content quickly, often. And Hercules is typically the most likely to do those things for you. So, yeah. For those who are just tuning in, we are trying desperately to get Iron Man into a Battlegrounds match. And I think we're on our 5th attempt now. It's a rank 3, Sig 180. Still a little unsure on how to play him, so I'm not sure how smoothly it'll go when it happens. Hey! I feel like we just won. We just won, everybody. All right. So let's see him. Do we want to see him? Aiden, I'll let you pick. Do we want to see him against Bishop or Toad? And I think with Bishop, we still want to push to the SP2. I realize Iron Man's got the immunity. But, Bishop, people are asking for Bishop, so let's go with Bishop. I'm thinking still push him to the SP2, or is it totally safe to throw SP1? Yeah, because he can block unblockables. So... Bishop is more common than Toad. This is going to be interesting, guys. Matt, Iron Man, go Burr. Okay. Do you have a strategy for this fight? I'm trying to figure out what... Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe this is the rare Bishop fight where you're like, it doesn't matter what special he throws or if he throws a special. Well, that wasn't good. There's that lovely AI. So Aiden, if you don't mind, what rank is that Bishop? Taekwondo, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. Aiden, if you don't mind, let's quit out and try to force one more. He's very unrecoil friendly because he's wanting to throw his specials. He doesn't have those immunities. I think it's going to be an animation, just getting used to it, because twice I thought I actually had the intercept. I was playing a little aggressively, but I thought we had it, but Bishop's leg kick superseded. That actually, considering I got hit and all that, I didn't have a relic. Let me equip a relic real quick, if you don't mind. Sorry, Aiden, if you gotta go, man, I understand. Where is he? I've almost clicked on the wrong Iron Man multiple times. There he is. Oh, he's in a quest. Okay, well, I'm not going to leave the quest. Let's just go ahead and play. Apologies, Aiden. No, it's fine. You're bored. Okay. Matt, you really like him? That's a good point from Matt. Like I could have used the regen there. I think this is a little bit of just getting used to the champion. Like I said, even graphics wise, I actually thought I had nailed those intercepts. They both felt good, and I was quite surprised when Bishop hit me as opposed to the other way around. I'm trying to pick champions I know you like aren't your favorites, at least, Aiden. Matt, you know, we all use terms a little differently, but I think his floor is solid. I think his soar is solid. I have him as currently in the second tier, but I feel like War and Battlegrounds are where he may shine. And so the testing we've been able to do isn't his jam. And so he's not, it'd be like playing, I keep using an example of playing Absorbing Man and only using him against that Deadpool in 6.4.1, right? Is like, it's not going to look amazing because that's not what he's supposed to do. Okay, so for those who don't know, Matt is an incredibly smart player. I think pay attention to kind of what he's saying here. Yeah, Tony is definitely, he's got the stage fright. He's got the stage fright. Let's go again, Aiden. As long as you're able to keep going again, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm liking did a monthly event Thronebreaker and it ranked 3'd him. If you definitely need to do a lot of parry, special Sapage arc. The ones where that was happening naturally, the fights where that was happening naturally, like against that Pun 99. I mean, we were up to like 20 armor ups, I think. So I think that is definitely. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities. Actually, no, it's not. Result, thanks. I just got to even get him to show up. Yeah, see, that's the thing with the matchup of Bishop is even if Bishop goes unblockable for the special one, throws it, you don't mind. What's up, bro? Right? Like, you're like, okay, that's cool, man. Try putting Incinerates on me. I'm incinerating you anyways. Accelerate, you're right behind me on the leaderboard. How far out of Celestial are we, if you don't mind? Question. This is Iron Man. This is the most shy Iron Man in the history of Iron Man. This is wild. Come on, bro. Yeah, Aiden, you and me both, man. I was like, I was gonna put on my "Be Right Back" screen, but then I remember that I have it set up that people can still hear me even when I do that. Yeah, Matt, that's a good. Yeah, free rerolls and friendlies would be sick. I've never used a reroll in Battlegrounds. But like I could see me using it over the next 24 hours if I try to get into Celestial. All right, yeah, Aero, I do want to see this a few times if we can do it. So I'm going to be right back. But you guys can all still hear me. You can still hear me. All right. I'm getting annoyed. Getting really, really annoyed. Thanks, Matt. Oh, I actually thought maybe the game was down. I was having trouble getting back in. What is this all about? Were there like new deals today? Or is this, oh, that's just this. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting that. Oh, Matt, you're making me blush. Any info on how one could obtain a 7-star Spider-Man? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't. I just because I know some people don't know. I'm no longer in the CCP, so I don't know if even they know. I have no clue. I have no clue. I want one though. I want one real bad. Raise your hand if you still need. I do, Gara. That's what I thought we were gonna do today. But I just I think it was good for like initial playing Iron Man, kind of getting used to him. But it was not. I think it was too vanilla for him. I think it was too vanilla to see what he's really all about. Accelerate, we're 96 and 97. All right, so we're not. You think that's safe? You think if we chose to not play at all, that'd be safe? To stay in Mysterium 1? Because those rewards are really good. I could go for 4,000 7-star shards. Sumi, what's up? I think we're on. I need to count this because my 1, 2, 3. We're on like attempt like 9, and we've gotten Iron Man to show up once. See, purple. I know. That's the thing. Is the rewards difference between Mysterium 1 Celestial 6 is very small. Very small. The rewards difference between Mysterium 1 and Mysterium 2, it's still small, but it's more meaningful, in my opinion, based on look at him. Hey, we did it. But I enjoy playing. Like I enjoy playing. Like it's fun. And I enjoy challenging myself. And so I honestly am of the mind right now anyway that I may even stream some of it tomorrow. And dude, stream it. And if I hit Celestial, amazing. And if I fall to Mysterium 3, fun. Like that's where my mind's at. And I think it's really just gonna come down to whether I can afford to take that time to do it, because I do think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, and that's why I do all of this. Oh, any mutant in particular? No, man. Whatever's fine. Maybe that. What rank is the Havoc? Or I guess we could take a look at the Mr. Sinister, because I think it looks like the Sinister's a higher rank. Oh yeah, then let's go with the Sinister. Let's go with the Sinister. See that Sinister will still put what, that concussion off the SB2 on, right? So I still want to try to keep Sinister as SP1. Thank you, Aiden. All right, now I got to remind myself of the meta and all this stuff. Yeah, purple, exactly. They are taking fun seriously. Matt, yeah, well, let's talk on that in a second. But yes, I am absolutely loving it. Okay, that was smooth. I'll wait to see what you all tell me. But I thought that I really liked that. That felt really good. Sorry, yeah, nice job, dude. So purple, that's just me getting used to him. I didn't think about the heal until the last special. If you guys can see, I don't know how to rewind a stream. I don't even know if I can. I hit it on the last special, but the last special killed. How big were those numbers? And remember, that's Mr. Sinister, so that's not like an ideal matchup for him because he doesn't have a heal block. It was 30k. He doesn't have a natural heal block. We had to wait for Despair to kick in. Yeah, I know, Aiden. 18k mediums, 18k light, 23k mediums. Aiden, do you think we could try to get one more without Sinister? Thanks, bud. We'll try. Let's try for like another 10 minutes, and then I actually have to go myself. I say without Sinister. I mean, if that ends up being the only option, then fine. But I think we're looking for a mutant that's not Sinister. Just because he's the way he interacts with crits is so different. Thanks, dude. So Matt, 4 BGs. Yeah, it's my few concerns about like, you know, when I hit the minimums and all that stuff were very quickly I realized I was going to have no problems hitting the minimums. And I've actually gone pretty far past them. And so that alleviated that concern. War, I miss War and I miss the camaraderie of it, but there's a good group in 4BG. So for everyone who's like, what's Vega Time? I'm in the Alliance 4BGs. It's run by Abdo, Intoxicated Gamer, is a streamer, YouTuber, streams in the evenings, Pacific Standard Time evenings. And there's good camaraderie there. People taking Battlegrounds seriously, talking about Battlegrounds, that sort of thing. And so I really enjoyed that. Obviously, I've played alongside you all for years, so it's not like I'm replacing it in a matter of just a month or two. But I think because of the channel and Discord servers, all that, I'm still getting to hang out with everyone. So yeah, I miss War. I do. But that time, you know, I'm not like you all, and I don't mean that. You know me, I don't say these things to like have you guys be like, no, you're good too. I think I'm fine with the game. We've talked about this. But you know, I'd get the War assignments, and I would have to start dueling. Like unless they're fights I'd done many times, I have to duel and think them through and all this stuff, and that takes a lot of time. And the way I was worried about how War, the extra planning period would go, from what I can tell, it sounds like that is happening. Where I think it's great, and I'm glad that planners have the extra time. They should. They put forth so much. But then what that does is that means that the actual time for attacking is maybe not that much longer, and people being people, because we all have lives and things we need to do, it's totally normal and fine. You know, we're not all going to be on at the same time. And so I just had concerns about boosting and coordination and all that. So yeah, it's I'm enjoying War from afar right now. I'm enjoying War from afar. Slade's making me laugh with that. Maybe ban Iron Man, he'll show up more frequently. What is going on? You know, there's someone at Kabam who's like, "Hey, Vega's doing an Iron Man testing stream. You know, it'd be funny, right?" Kabam Mike has got the rig going strong right now. It is fully aimed at San Francisco, my house in particular, and I hope he's getting his kicks and giggles in, man. I hope they're having a blast. Like, they got it on TV as they all stood around having lunch, just laughing their asses off. Yeah, my Sasquatch and my Kenny are all about it. Maybe that's the problem. Is I keep my Battleground defenders too hungry. That's why they come out and they do such a good job. You know, I don't feed them, I don't let them out, and so they're like, "We're here, Vega. We're ready to defend." That Iron Man guy tried to get in, but he's only rank 3. You know, we couldn't let that happen. I have no idea what's going on. It's ridiculous. When do we get AQ40? I have no idea, man, but I hope it's soon. Seek or sick. I hope it is very, very soon. Woo! It's a win! We did it! We did it, everybody. We did it. Oh, I would love to test him against Kitty this meta. She has been such a pain for me. I would love to see this against Kitty. I'm trying to actually... He only removes prowesses on his specials, right? What does this fight look like? I honestly am not sure how to do this fight. Yeah. This is, fighting Kitty in general is not something I've gotten good at. This meta. In general, I'm fine. This meta I've not been good at, though. So this is... Yeah, this might not go well. I'll try the back her into the corner strategy. Let's see what happens here. See, I got too risky. So I actually think that if you remove my mistakes, that's really good. Yeah, I think that's definitely possible. Brian, we're just trying to figure it out. Maybe that would have been you know what? That 100% would have been the way to go. I forgot about the prowess removal and the ramp that creates. That is completely the way to go. That is completely the way to go. This is what happens when he only shows up for 2 out of 12 rounds. That actually could go well. Yeah, the purple, the meta is increasing the difficulty of that. Aiden, if you don't mind, let's do two more. If he doesn't show up, he doesn't show up because we got to put some sort of ending on this. But hopefully he does. That's also how, just for those wondering, that's how I've played this meta. I've played it kind of on the edge of insane, like aggression being like intelligent and calculating versus insane. I've tilted sometimes into the insane, and it's helped me. It's helped me do better than I feel good about it. So, and sometimes it creates that what you just saw. Who do you want to see? Any of those are good. Let's try not to, if we can, let's not do the 5-star. And I wouldn't mind seeing Kitty again. Because everyone's right, the FP1 would have been much better. Way to go. I do not have, so, you know, I've been talking for a long time about not whaling as much. It's all relative, right? Because I still get the big holiday offers and stuff. And I did go out and get Photon. I had a limit, but we got Photon. It's funny, as Kindred shows up too. I've gotten lucky on the early access offers. But it's been kind of fun to not have... I don't have Scarlet Witch at a high sick. It's been kind of cool. Like, it's been fun for me to have to deal with that. I don't have a 7-star Sunspot. It's been kind of fun for me to now fight accounts and things and have people have options that I don't. I have enjoyed that. DLL did it again? Yeah. Dude does not miss, man. Dude does not miss. Photon's fantastic. I would like to see Kitty again. I know this meta is not great for her and all that, but I would like to see it, and I gotta throw the SP1s. Everyone was correct. That was the that was a big mistake. It's a big mistake. Okay, so that just was a really weird fight, but I think it shows how well he could work for her. I think that shows exactly how well he could work for her. And I didn't realize I'd gotten credit for an intercept in there somewhere, but it shows the not giving power to the opponents with his specials when he's in the arc reactor or whatever it's called, or arc overload, or I can't think of what it's called. I really like that. For anyone who's tuning in recently, this is a rank 3 Iron Man against a rank 3 Kitty. Slade, that's a great point too. So because of this crit me meta, we're not getting we're not getting the additional credit for the burst. He also seems to have a very high crit rate. It's not just me, right? Like, I think I only got credit for one intercept in there. I'm not even really sure when that intercept happened. Maybe it was with the special. And he's doing damage. What's up, Oracle? Thanks for being here. The short wording for Iron Man after the buff is he's tank and he hits like a tank too. He's a truck. All right, let's try for one more. If it doesn't hit this time, I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm realizing how late it's gone. We've gone a lot longer than I had planned. I'll make up for it later. I'll figure something out. I don't think we let's try to do not Kitty. If we I had an SP1 when she had 5 prowess. Yeah, that's right. She phased at some point or something, right? It was like 3%. I'm liking him. I'm glad we went and did this. This is exactly what we started to think might happen. Yeah, APOC, Sauron, Tord, even Storm X would be fine. Adam, now that we're doing Battlegrounds with him, I like him way more. I think you're going to see him potentially higher on my Battlegrounds tier list than you see him on my general rank up tier list. Or you'll hear me talking about him with more excitement or something. Because now that I think about it, the general tier list takes into account Battlegrounds and War, of course, too. Storm X would be kind of bad for him. Why? Oh, because of the glancing? His specials should still hit, though, right? She can't glance specials? Shoot. Okay, one more. One more. Okay. One more, and then we literally gotta cut it. If you decide to not pause the armors, they'll expire and turn off her forms. I think there's an interaction there that I'm not aware of, or I'm not thinking through very well. Oh, Aiden, I didn't know you did that, dude. Thank you. This is mighty kind of you. And the fact that it's you and we're doing it rapid fire, I know he keeps not showing up, but it's allowed us to get in way more attempts than we would if I had just opened this up to friendlies. Oh yeah, I would have felt very badly if you had spent units so that we could do this. Right. Hopefully we get Iron Man. If we don't, this really has got to be it, unfortunately. Power Lock removes her forms, and when Iron Man's armors expire, they passively... Ooh, that's right. Sorry, guys. I absolutely have to go. I've got stuff I've got to do. I appreciate all you standing by. For the too long didn't read, I really like him. I think at a minimum, he's good. Potentially great. You can see the poll results here. I think in Battlegrounds and in War, he's where he may really shine, mainly because the fights have gotten trickier and he feels like he might have that resiliency that I talk about a lot in the Battlegrounds tier list, about how a champion who's designed with these, like, all these little nuggets and the flow is good. They allow you to, I'm not sure how to say this, but like almost like become more powerful, or your things that are requested of you, they're able to do while still playing the game. Like they can handle the complicated nodes and defender sets we see. And then he's incredibly tanky, so he'll be forgiving, keeping your life bar higher should you make a mistake, or you do need to take in those blocks, as we saw here today. So I'm sorry he didn't show up. I appreciate you all sticking with me for this. I gotta go, but you'll almost definitely see me tomorrow. And curious to do a little more Iron Man testing, hear what you all think too. Is he in the rebalance program? Yes. This is essentially a new champion. That's why I've avoided my best calling him a buff champion, is because he's like a full new champion as far as art, rework, and all that stuff. Thank you, everybody. And of course, huge thank you to Aiden for trying to get this done. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.